Next step is knowing when it's time to sell. So another thing is you probably always wonder, okay, well, how do I know when it's time to sell or time to buy? Well, that's why I like to use a couple of different trading tools. I've got a lot of different trading indicators I've developed, but these are two really good tools that with the course package that's talked about, you'll get that with this course package as a bonus. But one is what we call the cycle reversal indicator, and the other one is what we call the extreme range band indicator. So these are two indicators that are really helpful to know when it's time to sell or buy or et cetera. So let's go through and I'll show you a couple examples. So here's just like Apple, and here's Apple, what we call a cycle high and a cycle low reversal. This is a weekly time frame. Now, this indicator helps to time swings or cycles in a market. Okay, so you can just see here are a couple examples, but first off, here's the cycle reversal to the upside, okay? Now, this is an overbought, oversold also indicator. So here you can see it's getting really oversold down to this 10 to 20 percentile. Now, you can see the indicator crosses up there, and this arrow is kind of the indicator of giving you that arrow. That's when the cycle reversal happened, and then look what price. Now, here's the cycle reversal to the downside. So you can see it crossed over here, and down she goes. Here's another one to the downside, crossed over here, down she goes. Here's another one to the downside, okay? So that's a cycle reversal. So we can use these to trade the cycles up or trade the cycles down. So that's just an example. Here are just a few more current ones. Here's like QQQ. And let me just pull up the actual chart so you can make it even easier. So here are a couple that we'll look at. Here's like QQQ, and I'll pull this up on the daily. So you can see here's QQQ, and whatever else you might want to look at, but here's just a few recent ones that everybody tends to follow. So here's QQQ, I need one more Q. Okay, so here's QQQ. So basically what this really helps to do when we're looking at selling options or credit spreads maybe, or iron condors, this is a really good indicator to give you that kind of information. So here you can see we had a cycle reversal. You can see this is the extreme range band. The white is what we call 2 average true range, and blue is 3 average true range. So the white is a normal average true range of a move, and when you get above that, that's getting extreme. So what I like to do is look for extremes, and we've been, it got extreme, and then you had a cycle reversal here. See it cross over from very overbought. Now you can see that it did go up, but the point is it just basically went sideways. Okay, so it capped the move pretty much, right? Now sometimes it will push higher, but the probability is it kind of caps that move. So think about it. Then if you see that happening, you're thinking, okay, well, if I'm long, maybe I should lighten up, take some profits. Or if I'm long, maybe I should hedge. Maybe if you're long shares, you might want to sell calls above, covered call. Or maybe you want to sell, if you want to do a counter trend trade, maybe you want to sell premium above that. So what if you sold out of the money premium there and it just goes sideways? Well, there you go. Your time decay is working in your favor. So it churns, you don't care. All right, so it just gives you a great tool. Now here's one that goes the other way. So here's a cycle reversal up right there. So you could have bought or you could have sold puts or whatever. So you just play these swings. Here's another one here. Now this was an extreme. This was to 2 ATR, but it came down, came up. So here's, see the cycle down, cycle up. So it's a really good tool for navigating these kinds of swings. So that's just QQQ. Here are a couple others. Here's like just, everybody's been watching, let's say, NVIDIA or Microsoft. Here's NVIDIA. So again, here's NVIDIA. So again, here's a cycle high reversal coming from a really extreme stretched out area there. So this is where you get buying exhaustion. So it's coming from an extreme overbought, cycle reversal, goes down, that one. Here's another cycle reversal, goes down. Here's a cycle reversal to the upside right there, goes up, all right? So trading those cycles. So there's NVIDIA.